Angels say, marriage is near, but God needs your attention before the ring appears. Yes, you heard that right. Your soulmate is closer than you think. A union that your heart has been longing for is on the horizon. But before the joy, the celebration, and the life you've dreamed of, there's a divine message, a message only you can hear if you pay attention. Maybe you've been feeling restless, wondering why love hasn't come yet. Maybe you've prayed, hoped, and waited, watching others walk down the aisle while your heart whispers, "Is it my turn?" The angels are telling you, yes, your turn is near. But before the ring appears, God is calling your name. He wants your attention. And here's the truth: ignoring this call could delay the blessings that are already on their way. Angels often send signs, nudges, and subtle guidance to prepare us for what's next. Sometimes it's a dream, a feeling, or even a sudden realization. Other times, it's a quiet voice in your heart asking, "Are you ready?" So, what does it mean to be ready? It doesn't mean just having someone by your side. It's about being spiritually, emotionally, and mentally aligned with God's plan. It's about clearing your heart, healing old wounds, and opening yourself fully to divine love. Have you felt that tug in your heart lately? Perhaps a situation in your life keeps repeating the same mistakes, the same patterns, the same longing for someone who feels just out of reach. The angels are speaking through these experiences. Every challenge, every heartache, every moment of patience is preparing you for the life-changing union God has destined for you. In this video, we're going to uncover the divine signs that your marriage is closer than you think, what God needs from you before the ring appears, how to recognize angelic messages guiding you toward your soulmate, spiritual and practical steps to prepare your heart for the sacred union. By the end of this video, you will understand the invisible threads that connect you to your future spouse. You will see the hidden signs in your life and learn how to respond, so that when your soulmate arrives, you are fully ready, body, mind, and spirit. But here's the question you need to ask yourself right now. Are you ready to hear what God is saying? Are you willing to pay attention to the signs, to listen when the angels whisper, to act when divine guidance shows up? Because the truth is, the wedding you've dreamed about is closer than you think, and the first step begins with you. Let me share a story that might sound familiar. There was a woman who had been longing for her soulmate for years. Every relationship felt incomplete. Every connection left her heart searching for more. Then one day, a simple angelic sign appeared, a sudden encounter, a feeling of peace. A message in her prayer telling her to focus on herself first. She spent months healing, forgiving, and preparing her heart. Within the next year, she met her soulmate in the most unexpected way. The angels had guided her to readiness, and when she was fully aligned, love found her effortlessly. What made the difference? She listened. She paid attention. She followed the subtle nudges from the angels and acted on God's guidance. And that's exactly what this video is for, to help you notice the signs, prepare your heart, and step confidently into the love that awaits. So, before we dive deeper, I want you to take a moment, close your eyes, take a deep breath, ask yourself, am I ready to receive the love God has prepared for me? Feel the answer in your heart. The angels are ready to guide you, but you must be ready to listen. In the last segment, we uncovered the powerful truth. Your marriage is near, but God needs your attention before the ring appears. Now, let's take a closer look at something most people overlook: God's timing. Have you ever wondered why love seems delayed? Why your heart longs, yet the right person hasn't arrived? Maybe you've prayed tirelessly, only to feel that nothing has changed. Here's the secret: God's timing is never late, but it's rarely early. Divine love comes not when we want it, but when we are fully ready. Angels often work quietly behind the scenes, preparing the path for your soulmate. They move circumstances, guide encounters, and create opportunities, all to ensure that when your partner appears, it's at the perfect moment. And that perfect moment is not just about the calendar or your age, it's about your heart, your spirit, and your readiness. Think of it this way: a seed does not grow faster if we water it too quickly. It waits for the soil to be fertile, the sun to shine, and the rain to nourish it. Your love life works the same way. God and the angels are preparing the soil of your heart so that when love arrives, it flourishes effortlessly. It's easy to become frustrated. You see couples around you, friends marrying, and you ask, why not me? But every time we try to rush God's timing, we risk stepping into relationships that aren't fully aligned with our destiny. Angels are always nudging us to slow down, reflect, and prepare. They whisper, not yet, there's more for you to understand, to heal, to become. Let me share a story. There was a man who met someone he believed was the one. Everything seemed perfect, yet something fell off. He didn't understand why the relationship ended abruptly. Years later, after much reflection, spiritual growth, and guidance from angels through dreams and signs, he met his true soulmate. The love this time was not only lasting, but transformative. The delay wasn't punishment, it was preparation. So, what does God need from you before your marriage arrives? First, He needs your spiritual attention. This means seeking alignment with your higher purpose, trusting His plan, and preparing your heart to give and receive love fully. Angels support this process by sending gentle signs, a dream, a feeling, or a sudden insight that shifts your perspective. Ask yourself, have I released past hurts? Am I open to the love I truly deserve? Do I trust that God knows exactly when and how this union should happen? Your answers guide your readiness. The angels are watching, and they rejoice when we take these steps because they know the power of divine timing. Patience isn't just waiting, it's actively preparing while trusting God's schedule. Angels say that those who embrace patience, gratitude, and faith attract love more swiftly than those who chase it recklessly. Waiting doesn't mean stagnation. It means alignment. It means healing, learning, and becoming the best version of yourself. Angels often send signs that the moment is approaching. Synchronicities. You might notice recurring numbers, songs, or messages that point you toward guidance. Sudden clarity situations that used to confuse you become clearer, as if God is revealing the path, inner peace even during challenges. You feel a sense of calm, that something wonderful is near. People entering your life sometimes. The right relationships appear gradually, preparing you for your soulmate. Recognizing these signs requires awareness, prayer, and reflection. When you notice them, angels encourage you to pay close attention. It's your heart signaling readiness. Here's the truth. Divine timing doesn't mean doing nothing. It means working on yourself, strengthening your faith, and listening to the angels guiding you. Daily prayers, meditation, journaling insights, and asking for God's wisdom all prepare you for what's coming. Every small effort matters because love is not only about finding the right person, it's about becoming the right person. We explored God's timing and why preparation is essential before marriage. Now, the angels want you to pay attention to the signs that your union is approaching. These are the subtle, spiritual, and sometimes unexpected messages that signal your soulmate is drawing near. Marriage is not just about a date on the calendar. It's about the alignment of your heart, soul, and spirit with the person God has chosen for you. Angels act as divine messengers, leaving clues in your life to guide you toward the sacred connection. 1. Increased intuition and inner knowing. Have you been feeling a deeper sense of knowing lately? Perhaps decisions in your life are suddenly clearer, or you experience a quiet confidence that you are on the right path. Angels often awaken your intuition when marriage is near. You may feel drawn to certain people, places, or experiences that guide you toward love. 2. Healing of past wounds. Not as if old emotional scars are starting to heal. Conflicts that once hurt deeply now feel lighter. Forgiveness comes easier. Angels help you release the past, preparing your heart for a healthy, lasting relationship. The closer you are to readiness, the more peaceful your inner world becomes. 3. Divine encounters. Sometimes the universe arranges chance encounters that aren't so coincidental. Meeting someone unexpectedly, reconnecting with an old friend, or being in the right place at the right time. These are often angel-guided moments. Pay attention to how these encounters make you feel. They may be signs pointing toward your future spouse. 4. Repeated numbers and symbols shave. You've been noticing sequences like 111, 222, or 1212 everywhere. Angels often use numbers as signals that your life is aligned with divine timing. These sequences often appear when love or spiritual milestones are near. Take note when these numbers pop up and reflect on your thoughts and feelings in those moments. 5e dreams and visions. Angels frequently communicate through dreams. You may dream of weddings, companionship, or even symbolic images like rings, keys, or doors opening. These dreams are more than imagination. They are messages urging you to prepare, stay patient, and trust the process. 6. A feeling of peace and readiness when your heart is ready for love. Even the thought of marriage brings calm rather than anxiety. Angels send this peace as confirmation that you are aligned with divine timing. You'll notice a growing excitement and anticipation, but without desperation, a sense that love is on its way, and you are fully prepared to receive it. 7. Supportive friendships and mentors. Notice the people in your life. Our friends or mentors offering guidance, encouragement, or even subtle nudges about your love life. Angels often work through others to provide wisdom and clarity. Those who guide, advise, or simply pray for you are channels of angelic support. 8. Personal growth accelerates when marriage is near. Life begins to teach important lessons quickly. You may notice rapid growth in patience, empathy, or understanding. Challenges may arise, but angels are behind the scenes, using them as preparation. Your spiritual, emotional, and practical growth signals readiness for a committed relationship. 9. Attraction to the right values. Your preferences may shift. You're drawn to qualities that matter in a lifelong partner, like kindness, faith, and emotional maturity. Angels guide you to refine your standards so that you attract someone aligned with your soul's purpose. It's important to remember, signs may not always be dramatic. Sometimes they are subtle, quiet, and easy to overlook. Angels whisper, they nudge, they place symbols and people in your life to get your attention. Paying attention is essential. Reflect on your day, journal your feelings, and notice patterns. Ask the angels to clarify signs for you. They are always ready to respond. Consider a young woman who had been praying for her soulmate for years. One day, she started noticing small things, repeated numbers, unexpected coincidences, and an inner calm she had never felt before. A friend casually mentioned someone she might connect with. Within a few months, she met the man who would become her husband. Everything had aligned perfectly. Guided by angelic signs, she had chosen to notice. Angels have been whispering, nudging, and guiding you to notice these signs. But here's the deeper truth. Noticing the signs is just the beginning. Before the ring appears, God is asking something of you, something essential for the love you desire to manifest fully and last forever. Marriage is sacred. It is a union of hearts, souls, and destinies. And for this divine union to be blessed and enduring, God requires your attention, your readiness, and your willingness to align with His plan. Angels are here to guide you, but the first step starts within you. 1. Healing past wounds before love can fully enter your life. God wants you to heal old heartbreaks, betrayals, disappointments, and regrets carry energies that can block new love. Angels often guide us to release these burdens through prayer, reflection, or spiritual practices. Forgiveness both for yourself and others is critical. Only when your heart is clear of past pain can it fully embrace the love God has prepared for you. Ask yourself, what am I holding onto that no longer serves me? Am I ready to let go? Strengthening faith and trust. Marriage requires trust, not just in another person, but in God's timing and wisdom. If you doubt or rush, you may miss the divine plan. Angels help build faith by sending reassurance through dreams, signs, and guidance. Your readiness to trust God completely even when things seem uncertain is a signal that your heart is prepared for marriage. 3. Aligning with your life purpose. God wants you to walk into marriage fully aligned with your soul's purpose. Angels guide you toward clarity in your passions, your goals, and the unique gifts you bring to the world. Marriage becomes a partnership not only of love, but of shared purpose and mutual support. Take time to reflect on your life mission. Ask, am I living in alignment with who I truly am? For cultivating emotional maturity, marriage is not just a union of romance. It's a partnership that requires emotional balance. God and the angels want you to develop patience, empathy, and understanding. When conflict arises, as it inevitably does, your ability to respond with love and wisdom will shape the health of your relationship. Emotional maturity is a divine requirement before the ring can appear. 5. Deepening spiritual connection. The most powerful marriages are spiritually rooted. God desires a connection with you that is beyond the physical and emotional, a connection of soul and spirit. Daily prayer, meditation, reflection on angelic messages, and cultivating gratitude enhance this connection. Angels work behind the scenes to strengthen the spiritual bond so that your marriage begins with divine energy guiding it. Consider a man who had been longing for a loving, lasting relationship. Time after time, relationships ended abruptly, leaving him confused and frustrated. One day, he felt a strong pull to focus on himself, to heal old wounds, deepen his faith, and reconnect with his spiritual path. Angels provided guidance through dreams, signs, and messages from loved ones. Within a year, he met his soulmate, but this time, the relationship thrived because his heart, mind, and spirit were fully prepared. God's requests are not meant to create obstacles, they are meant to prepare you for the blessing that is about to arrive. Take time for introspection. Ask yourself, what old patterns or fears am I ready to release? How can I strengthen my faith today? Am I living authentically and fully aligned with my purpose? Am I cultivating patience, forgiveness, and emotional maturity? Each reflection is a step closer to divine readiness. Angels celebrate every step you take because it signals your commitment to receiving the love God has intended for you. Now, recognizing what God needs from you is essential, but it's equally important to act on it. Angels provide guidance through spiritual practices, reflection, and daily habits that open your heart to divine love. Preparing your heart is not passive. It's active, intentional, and sacred work. In the last segment, we explored what God needs from you before the ring appears: healing, faith, alignment, emotional maturity, and spiritual growth. Now, it's time to take action. Angels don't just whisper, they guide you to prepare your heart actively, so that when your soulmate arrives, you are ready to receive and sustain this divine love. Spiritual preparation is not about rushing love. It's about creating a fertile space within yourself where love can grow, flourish, and thrive. Think of it as tending a garden. The more care you give, the more abundant the harvest. Prayer is your direct line to divine guidance. It's how you connect with God and invite angels to assist in your journey toward marriage. But this isn't just about asking for a partner, it's about asking for wisdom, patience, and readiness. Begin each day with a simple prayer. God, prepare my heart to receive the love you have destined for me. Help me grow, heal, and align with your will. Be open to answers in unexpected ways, signs in nature, conversations, dreams, or sudden insights. Journaling your prayers can also help you track angelic guidance and notice patterns over time. Angels delight when you reach out intentionally. They respond to heartfelt communication, offering insights that align you with your future spouse. Meditation quiets the mind and strengthens your connection with God and angels. It allows you to listen to subtle guidance and recognize the divine signs around you. Dedicate at least 10 to 15 minutes a day to sit quietly. Breathe deeply and visualize yourself in a loving, harmonious marriage. Focus on feelings of joy, peace, and gratitude. The energy you radiate attracts the same energy into your life. Ask angels to reveal any blocks in your heart that need healing. Observe thoughts without judgment and release them gently. Regular meditation builds awareness of angelic signs and helps you stay aligned with God's timing. Reflection is key to spiritual growth. Journaling your experiences, feelings, and insights helps you process emotions and notice subtle signs from angels. Record dreams, coincidences, repeated numbers, or moments that feel divinely guided. Reflect on patterns in your past relationships and what you've learned. Write down affirmations such as, I am ready for divine love. I am healing and open to my soulmate. I trust God's timing over time. Journaling strengthens your self-awareness and ensures you remain spiritually aligned. With the love coming your way, preparing for marriage requires a clean, open heart. Unresolved pain or grudges can block the flow of divine love. Angels guide you to release what no longer serves you. Identify relationships, situations, or memories that still hold emotional charge. Use prayer or meditation to forgive others and yourself. This doesn't mean forgetting, it means freeing your heart. Incorporate small rituals, like lighting a candle while silently saying, I release all that blocks my love and open my heart to God's plan. As you release past pain, angels fill the space with light, peace, and readiness for your soulmate. Angels are drawn to joy and gratitude. Focusing on what you already have invites more blessings, including love, every day. Write down 3 things you are grateful for, from small moments to life-changing events. Celebrate progress in your personal growth, even if the external results haven't yet appeared. Use affirmations to reinforce positivity. I am ready. I am worthy. I attract the love God has destined for me. Positive energy is magnetic. By cultivating it, you align yourself with the divine flow of love. Marriage is not just about companionship. It's a partnership that supports your spiritual and life purpose. Angels guide you toward clarity in your mission, passions, and the unique contributions you bring to the world. Spend time identifying your goals, values, and what fulfills you spiritually and emotionally. Engage in activities that nurture your growth, learning, volunteering, or creative pursuits. Ask yourself, am I ready to share my life purpose with someone else? Am I fully expressing my authentic self? When you align with your life purpose, you attract a partner who resonates with your energy and supports your journey. Angels love when you speak to them directly. Using affirmations and inviting guidance strengthens your connection. Simple angelic affirmations. Angels, guide me to the love God has prepared for me. I am ready to receive divine love. Ask for clarity in recognizing your soulmate and guidance in releasing what blocks love. The attentive signs may appear as feelings, thoughts, or synchronicities. By actively engaging with angels, you co-create your path toward marriage. In the last segment, we explored how to prepare your heart spiritually for the love that's approaching. Now that your heart, mind, and spirit are aligned, the angels want to help you recognize the right partner, the one God has prepared for you. Finding your soulmate is not just about attraction or timing. It's about divine alignment. Angels often send messages, signs, and confirmations to guide you toward the person who resonates with your soul's purpose. But first, you must learn to recognize these signs and discern true love from distractions. A true soulmate will share similar values, faith, and life priorities. Angels often guide you towards someone whose spiritual path complements yours. Pay attention to shared beliefs and principles. Are you aligned in your approach to life, love, and faith? Notice if you feel spiritually supported and inspired in their presence. A true partner encourages growth rather than stifling it. Angelic signs may appear as feelings of peace, joy, or clarity when you are with this person. This alignment ensures that your relationship has a strong foundation for long-term happiness. The right partner makes you feel safe, loved, and understood. Angels often create opportunities to test your connection through experiences that reveal trust and mutual respect. Observe how you feel around this person physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Pay attention to red flags like judgment, manipulation, or repeated conflicts. True love brings harmony and peace. Angels use intuition to guide your decisions. Listen carefully to the feelings and thoughts that arise when you're with them. Angels love to use signs to confirm divine connections when your soulmate is near. You may notice repeated numbers, meaningful coincidences, or dreams that point toward them. Situations that feel divinely orchestrated, for example, meeting in the right place at the right time. a sense of knowing that this person is special and significant in your journey. These confirmations are subtle but powerful. They reinforce that your connection is aligned with God's plan. True soulmates challenge each other to grow while offering love and support. Angels ensure that the right partner helps you become the best version of yourself. Without controlling or diminishing you, notice if the relationship inspires personal growth, patience, and understanding. Pay attention to how conflicts are resolved. Healthy communication and mutual respect are key. Angelic signs often appear when you learn lessons together, or when guidance shows you the growth path. Angels also warn you about potential distractions. Not everyone you feel attracted to is your soulmate. Watch for repeated patterns of conflict or pain, emotional manipulation, or dishonest, stifling, drained, anxious, or unfulfilled around them. Your spiritual preparation from previous stages will help you discern the difference between divine love and temporary infatuation. Angels guide you toward clarity and wisdom, ensuring your heart is safe for your true soulmate. Perhaps the strongest tool angels give you is your intuition. Pay attention to your inner voice. Does your heart feel aligned and at peace when you think about this person? Are there moments when you feel a deep connection beyond words, as if your souls recognize each other? Trusting your inner knowing is a sign that angels are guiding you toward the right partner. Consider a woman who had been searching for her soulmate for years. She met someone who seemed perfect on paper, but her intuition felt uneasy. Angels sent subtle signs, dreams, repeated numbers, and moments of reflection warning her to wait. She trusted the guidance and focused on her spiritual preparation. A few months later, she met a man who aligned with her soul's purpose. From the first meeting, there was peace, joy, and a sense of destiny. The angels had guided her to recognize true love rather than rushing into temporary attraction. Angels want you to take intentional actions, pray and ask for guidance in recognizing your soulmate. Journal your feelings, dreams, and any divine signs you notice. Reflect on the person's character, values, and spiritual alignment. Meditate on whether this relationship supports your life purpose and growth. By consciously observing and reflecting, you create a clear space for divine confirmation to guide your path. Let's address a crucial part of your journey: overcoming the obstacles that may arise before your marriage. Even when your soulmate is near, life often presents challenges, tests of patience, faith, and resilience. But angels are always guiding you through these moments, ensuring your union is ready to thrive. One of the most common obstacles is impatience. You may feel anxious or frustrated because the relationship or proposal hasn't happened yet. Angels remind you that divine timing is perfect. Every delay is preparation. Reflect on your growth. Every experience is shaping you into the partner God intends you to be. Use affirmations to reinforce patience. I trust God's timing. I am ready to receive love when the moment is perfect. Impatience often leads to rushed decisions or relationships that aren't fully aligned with your destiny. Angels encourage you to wait with trust and faith. Old relationships or unhealed emotional wounds can block new love. Angels guide you to release the past fully. Forgive yourself and others for mistakes, heartbreak, or misunderstandings. Avoid comparing your past relationships to your soulmate connection. Journal your feelings to understand patterns and lessons learned. When you release what no longer serves you, angels create space for divine love to enter freely. Fear and self-doubt are powerful obstacles that can prevent you from embracing love fully. Angels are here to strengthen your confidence and remind you of your worth. Identify negative beliefs such as "I am not ready" or "I am unworthy of love." Replace them with angelic affirmations. I am worthy of divine love. I am prepared to receive my soulmate. Visualize yourself in a happy, harmonious relationship, feeling the joy, peace, and love. Angels often use meditation and visualization to boost your inner strength and remove fear-based barriers. Sometimes external circumstances create obstacles: distance, work pressures, family concerns, or other commitments. Angels help you navigate these challenges by offering guidance through signs, intuition, and inspired decisions. Stay calm and trust that solutions will appear at the right time. Pray for clarity and divine intervention when obstacles feel overwhelming. Reflect on lessons each challenge offers. Often, they are preparing you for a strong and resilient marriage. Remember, obstacles are not setbacks, they are opportunities for growth, patience, and alignment with your soulmate. Misunderstandings, unclear communication, or misaligned expectations can also appear before marriage. Angels guide you to maintain clear communication and healthy boundaries. Express your feelings openly while maintaining respect and empathy. Listen carefully and seek understanding before responding. Trust your intuition. Angels often nudge you when a conversation or decision requires careful attention. Healthy communication before marriage builds a foundation for a strong and lasting partnership. Angels often send obstacles as lessons, preparing you for marriage. These lessons may include learning patience and resilience, strengthening faith, and trust in God, enhancing emotional intelligence. An empath, letting go of attachments that no longer serve your spiritual growth. Reflecting on these lessons allows you to turn obstacles into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Consider a woman who met her soulmate, but circumstances kept them apart. Distance, work challenges, and lingering family concerns. She felt discouraged, wondering if love would ever prevail. Angels sent her signs through repeated numbers, dreams, and feelings of calm reassurance. She focused on personal growth, healing past wounds, and maintaining patience. Months later, the obstacles cleared, and she was finally united with her soulmate. The union was stronger because of the challenges she overcame with angelic guidance. Angels guide you to actively work through challenges. Daily prayer and meditation. Ask for guidance, clarity, and strength. Journaling. Document obstacles, your reflections, and angelic signs. Affirmations. Reinforce confidence and readiness for love. Gratitude practice. Focus on blessings, even amid difficulties. Seeking support. Talk to trusted mentors, friends, or spiritual guides who align with your values. By actively addressing obstacles, you align yourself with God's plan and ensure your heart is ready to receive your soulmate. Now, we enter a vital stage of your journey, trusting the divine process. This is where patience, faith, and spiritual alignment converge, allowing you to step confidently toward your soulmate. Trusting God's timing and the guidance of angels isn't always easy. Life may feel uncertain, delays may test your patience, and challenges may tempt you to give up. But angels remind you, divine love is never late, and every step you take in preparation is part of a sacred plan. One, surrendering control of the most powerful steps in trusting the divine process is letting go of the need to control every aspect of your love life. Understand that forcing outcomes or rushing relationships can block the natural flow of divine love. Surrender doesn't mean passivity. It means active trust and alignment with God's plan. Angels guide you subtly, often through signs, feelings, and synchronicities. Pay attention to these nudges rather than trying to control the outcome. Affirmation to practice. I release control and trust God's perfect plan for my love life. I am open to divine timing. 2. Cultivating faith through challenge. Yes, faith is the bridge between preparation and manifestation. When doubts or fears arise, angels encourage you to lean into faith. Recall the signs, guidance, and synchronicities you've experienced so far. Reflect on past experiences where patience and trust led to blessings. Use prayer or meditation to reinforce trust. God, I trust your timing and your plan for my love. I am ready to receive my soulmate. Faith isn't just belief, it's an act of energy that draws divine love closer to you. 3. Visualization and alignment. Angels often use your imagination and energy to guide the manifestation of love. Visualization is a powerful tool to align your energy with your soulmate. Spend a few minutes daily imagining yourself in a harmonious, loving relationship. Focus on emotions, joy, peace, gratitude, and love rather than material details. Picture your life together, feeling the connection, shared laughter, and divine harmony. Visualization activates your spiritual readiness, attracting your soulmate into your life at the perfect time. For affirmations and angelic guidance, affirmations reinforce trust and alignment. Angels respond to your intentions and affirmations by guiding circumstances and relationships toward divine outcomes. Daily affirmations may include, I trust God's timing. Love is coming to me in the perfect way. I am ready for my soulmate. I attract divine love effortlessly. Angels guide me toward my heart's true desire. Speak these affirmations with feeling and notice the subtle guidance that follows. A call, a meeting, or a feeling of peace confirming your alignment. 5. Patience is an active practice. Trusting the divine process requires patience, but this isn't passive. Waiting. Angels remind you that patience is active growth. Continue personal development, spiritual practices, and self-care. Observe the signs and synchronicities, taking inspired action when guided. Celebrate small steps toward alignment. Each moment of patience strengthens your connection. To your future spouse, remember, impatience often leads to missed signs or hasty decisions. Patience ensures that when your soulmate arrives, the timing is perfect. 6. Letting angels lead. Angels are always present, ready to guide and protect you. They communicate through intuition and gut feelings and chronosis. A meaningful coincidence, dreams and visions, words of wisdom from friends, family, or spiritual. Mentors ask angels daily, show me the way to the love you have prepared for me. Help me trust the process. By inviting their guidance, you open your life to divine orchestration. 7. Story-based illustration concert. A man who had longed for his soulmate but felt frustrated by delay. Every encounter seemed wrong, and he questioned whether love would ever come. Angels began guiding him through subtle signs, a repeated number, dreams, and an unexpected meeting with a spiritual mentor. He surrendered control, trusted the process, and focused on personal growth. Within months, he met his soulmate under circumstances that felt magical, a union aligned with divine timing. The delay was not denial, it was preparation, orchestrated by angels. 8. Practical steps to trust the process. Angels encourage you to actively trust and align yourself. Daily prayer, ask for guidance, clarity, and patience. Meditation and visualization, connect with your future soulmate. Energetically, journaling signs and synchronicities, reflect on angelic guidance and patterns. Affirmations, strength and trust, alignment and readiness. Self-care and growth, continue improving spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. By practicing these steps consistently, you co-create a path that draws your soulmate closer in alignment with God's timing. Now, the angels want to reveal the final stage, the signs that your marriage is imminent. These are the subtle and powerful confirmations that your union is about to manifest. Paying attention to these signs ensures you are fully aware and ready when the blessing arrives. Marriage is a sacred, divine event, and angels often prepare the way long before the physical moment occurs. When you notice these signs, you can feel confident that love is arriving in perfect timing. One of the most profound signs is an inner feeling of peace, clarity, and readiness for love. Your heart feels lighter, and old fears about relationships begin to dissolve. Even amidst life's challenges, there is a deep sense that everything is aligning perfectly. Angels send this peace as confirmation that your heart is prepared for your soulmate. This sense of calm and certainty is often the first whisper that marriage is near. Angels often increase synchronicities as a divine signal. You may notice repeated numbers like 111, 222, 1212 appearing more frequently, coincidences that feel too perfect to be random meetings or encounters that seem orchestrated by a higher power. These patterns are messages from angels saying, prepare, your union is approaching. When marriage is imminent, angels amplify their guidance. Dreams become vivid with symbols of love. Weddings or rings intuition become stronger, giving clarity on decisions about love. Messages from loved ones, mentors, or even nature feel divinely inspired. Angels are aligning circumstances and sending confirmations to guide you toward the final steps of your divine union. External life events often shift to align with divine love. Career or personal responsibilities suddenly ease or resolve opportunities arise. To meet your soulmate or strengthen your connection, situations that were previously obstacles seem to fall into place. Singles ensure that both your heart and life are ready for the arrival of your soulmate. You may notice a deeper connection to your intuition and a stronger knowing about love. You can sense when situations or people are aligned with your soul's purpose. Suggestions about love feel guided by wisdom beyond your own. There's a profound sense that your life is moving toward a meaningful union. This heightened awareness is a direct angelic sign that your marriage is approaching. Angels often create opportunities for you and your soulmate to meet or deepen your bond. Invitations to social events or gatherings that align with your life purpose. Encounters with mutual friends or colleagues who act as messengers. Divine timing in conversations or meetings that feel predestined. Recognizing these opportunities allows you to act with confidence and discernment. Consider a man who had been praying for his soulmate for months. Signs appeared, repeated numbers, dreams of weddings, and intuitive nudges. One day, circumstances aligned perfectly. A casual event led to a meaningful encounter with the woman who would become his wife. He recognized the signs and trusted his intuition, guided by angels. Their connection blossomed naturally, and within months, they were engaged. The angels had been preparing both hearts and circumstances for this perfect union. When these signs begin to manifest, angels encourage you to remain attentive, notice subtle patterns, coincidences, and feelings. Act with faith, engage with opportunities that align with your heart's guidance. Maintain spiritual practices, continue prayer, meditation, and affirmations. Reflect on your readiness, ensure your heart is still aligned and open. Celebrate small victories. Gratitude strengthens alignment and draws love closer. By following these steps, you remain fully aligned with the divine flow, ensuring your marriage manifests in the perfect timing. The angels have been guiding you every step of the way, and the most important message today is clear. Your union is near, and it will be blessed because you have listened, prepared, and aligned with God's plan. Before we close, let's reflect on what we've learned. Celebrate your progress and empower you to take the final steps toward welcoming the sacred love. Take a moment to appreciate your spiritual growth. You've learned to notice the signs angels send and the synchronicities that guide your path. You've prepared your heart through healing, prayer, meditation, and gratitude. You've gained clarity on the qualities of your soulmate and how to recognize divine confirmation. You've learned patience, faith, and trust in God's perfect timing. Every effort you've made has aligned you closer to the love that is about to enter your life. Angels are celebrating your dedication and readiness even as your soulmate draws near. Remember that faith is the bridge between your preparation and manifestation. Trust that every sign, every encounter, and every feeling is part of a divine orchestration. Release fear or doubt. Instead, focus on gratitude for the love that is already on its way. Remember the affirmations and angelic guidance that have supported you through this journey. Faith opens the final door for your soulmate to step into your life fully. Angels are always near, offering wisdom, protection, and encouragement to stay aligned. Continue daily prayer, meditation, and journaling to maintain spiritual clarity. Be attentive to signs, repeated numbers, meaningful dreams, or intuitive nudges. Ask for confirmation before making important decisions regarding love. Your continued connection with angels ensures that your relationship will be divinely guided and enduring. Visualization is a powerful tool to manifest your soulmate. Imagine your wedding day, not just the event, but the love, peace, and joy surrounding it. Feel the emotional connection, the laughter, the shared dreams, and the spiritual harmony. Hold on to this vision daily. It strengthens your readiness and attracts your soulmate. Angels respond to this energy, aligning circumstances to make your vision a reality. Even the smallest signs matter. A dream that resonates, a meaningful encounter, or a message from a loved one, all are divine confirmations. Celebrate your progress, your personal growth, and your faithfulness in preparation Gratitude amplifies angelic energy, drawing your soulmate closer with each passing day. Remember, marriage is not just a union, it is the culmination of divine preparation, guidance, and love. A couple, each guided by angels and divine timing, had been waiting for years. Both had spent time healing, growing, and aligning their hearts. Signs appeared, repeated numbers, dreams of weddings, and intuitive nudges that confirmed their readiness. When they finally met, it felt effortless, a union of souls already prepared by God's plan. Today, they share a love that is joyful, harmonious, and divinely blessed. This story reminds us that patience, preparation, and trust in angels are key to attracting your soulmate. To everyone watching, your marriage is closer than you think. Angels are guiding your path, preparing your heart, and aligning circumstances for your divine union. Keep listening, trusting, and preparing. Every prayer, every meditation, every act of healing and gratitude brings you closer to the moment your soulmate steps into your life, even if it hasn't happened yet. Remember, divine love is patient, perfect, and worth the wait. The angels are celebrating your journey, and your ring is near. If you've been inspired by these messages and guidance from the angels, like this video to honor the divine guidance you've received today. Comment below with your experiences, signs you've noticed, or moments where angels guided you. Sharing your journey can inspire others and strengthen your connection to divine love. Subscribe to our channel for daily words of angelic wisdom, spiritual guidance, and divine insights to prepare your heart for love and blessings. Your engagement supports this community of divine love seekers and keeps angelic messages flowing to those who need them most.